tonight's game against the Alcoholics Anonymous, Top Shelf, and the people that just recently came out of the closet, Delta Flashbangers, sorry. Should be an interesting game. I think it's going to be two good teams. I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth. I always enjoy watching Kittle die. So, when I seen this game and I seen I was available to cast it, I was like, hell yeah. Starting on Abandon tonight, we got the downhill location here. As y'all seen from my last cast when doing AMF and top, as long as he's able to keep somebody in this building, he was able to keep people off uplink. But as soon as he lost this top Connex building here, it was game over. So let's see if either team can hold that position. So far, we got Kittle and Carson and Toe Pig for Delta Flashbangers. And then for top, we have Carr, Captain J, Sweet Jake, and Carolyn. Just call it Carol. And Bald. So who do y'all think is going to take tonight? Delta Flashbangers or Top Shelf? My guess is going to be... I don't know. Go either way. Could go either way. Sorry about the long intro there, but I totally just swore I seen 9 o'clock. Just waiting on one for Delta Flashbangers. So we have Tenant joining. I'll tell you another interesting fun fact about this game is it's the match off between the baldness. You got Bald Head and you got Tenant. I've never really seen Bald Head's picture in real life, but I've seen Tenant, and man, I thought he was Jesus coming through my phone because how bright and shiny his head was. Just joking, Tenant. Don't get mad at me. Oh no, they're switching sides of me, dicks. And we got Freedom Fighter joining. Never heard of you, dude. Zerp's going for top. I've played on both these teams, so I think it's going to be a toss-up. I think what's going to happen is if Delta Flashbangers can be squirrely enough and be aggressive enough, I think they're going to take tonight. Just depends on that aggressiveness. Because last game we had with Top and AMF, or not AMF, but Top would like just push in and then kind of freeze, and they would lose the momentum there. So let's see if they corrected that from the last cast, and let's see if they can be a little more aggressive tonight and whoop old Delta Flashbangers' butts. Hey, Doink. I know who Doink's voting for. He's going for top shelf because that's what he always goes for when he's at the market. Excuse me. My wife, Blondie, I asked her who she thought was going to win the night. She said she doesn't care as long as Kittle dies. And I was like, okay. Yeah, she can be kind of heartless. It's tough being married to her sometimes. She just doesn't care. Lost one. Lost Freedom Fighter. They got 4 minutes yet before they have to start the round. Tonight's bands are Top Band Quarantine and Delta Flashbangers band Turbine. Got some people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Zerp, Doink, Tommy, Rolly. I'm sure Rolly's probably smoking a doobie right now. No zone. No zone is going to be our 5th player for Delta Flashbangers tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the chat. If you're just tuning in, again, we're starting on a downhill water pump location.
Oh, I got the foggy view again. Oh, shit. Yeah, when I die, I will. Jake, you might have missed your window to speed fly down there, so you might have to work it a little slower now.
Alright, I got Sweet Jake and Captain J center here. Carol downing no zone. Got a different defense here for Delta Flashbang. You got Toe Pig all the way back here. I imagine it's probably a decent spot 'cause you blend in right there. Looks like you got a heavy right trail push here. Or left trail. Oh, Sweet Jake gets Carson. 5 up for top, only 3 up for Delta Flashbangers. Kiddo gets Captain J.
One of those half step building.
See, that's gonna be the problem for Delta Flashbangers right now, is they have literally no one else on uplink. Like, Tenet's in a good spot. I like playing that spot, but the problem is once they get down here, you totally expose yourselves trying to do it and you get killed. Alright, well. Only 2 up for Delta Flashbangers. That should be an easy cap for top here.
Half step still active.
I didn't realize Bald was a girl. Bald getting Carson. Well, that actually kind of explains a lot of things about Bald. Captain Gay getting Joe Pig. Yep, exactly how I was calling it here. No one on link. Top corner. Easy cap. Thought the flashbangers just too far back. Alright, 902. 902. Captain J gets balled by mistake. No zone trades with Captain J. Carol gets Toe Pig. Carson gets top. Sweet Jake must be fire team leader. Ooh, that frag was a little too late. I'm not sure what happened there. Carson should have this. Oh, must not be close enough. You got 8 seconds, man. 5, 4, 3. Yep, top wins. Car 101, Bald 3-2 the uplink, Sweet Jake 3-0, Carol 4-0, 5-2 for Captain J, 1-2 for Kittle, 0-3 for Toe Pig, 1-4 for Carson, 1-4 for Tennant, and 1-3 for No Zone. Again, there, I think the problem with just that defense, man. You had just Kittle right here, and you had no one else close to really the uplink. You had Carson over on the left trail. You had Tennant here. Toe Pig was up on the hill, and I think Ozone was up on the tower there. Just so you had no one hardly on uplink there, and that's how you lose that. Oh, well, all right.
Oh, your host, you need to give that back. Go back in.
I gave it back to you, I thought.
Can we get them dogs out of here?
See, now this is the defense I was looking for from Delta. You got 2 on link. You got Bald where Kittle was at, and you got Captain J up here. Damn, Car getting. Oh, it's Captain J. Damn it.
He's dead. That's 3.
Damn, Car murdering people, murdering Kittle. I like that one.
I agree.
Oh, he does agree. Yep.
Check beach.
That's the problem with beach is if you spawn back too far, man, it's a fatal funnel there, man. You just get trapped on that beach. I wonder if No Zone's our fire team leader. No Zone gets Car. That was weird. It's like Captain J got him.
Minus.
Nope. Use our fire team. Nope. Tenant's fire team. Usually he is. Yep. Tenant's fire team. Car getting Kittle. Ooh. That frag just, yep, went down the hill a little too far. Little too far. Hola, Dabs. Oh, Jake gets Carson in the face.
Go to 1 left alley.
I bet you he's mad. Sweet Jake gets 10. Right now, only 2 up for Delta Flashbangers. You got No Zone, he's trapped on the beach, and then you got Kittle up here. Great defense so far by, I think Captain J had to reset or something. Problem with Captain, he was in a great spot down there. Let's see, Carson can try again. Carson is like the Onward Terminator. I don't know if you ever really talked to Carson or not, but he keeps it short and sweet. Kill. Shit, lasers. My bad. My bad. Swear no one yelled at me up. Oh. If that ain't onward timing for you right there. If you just peeked out a little sooner, you would have seen Carson. But Carson just timed that just right and got behind a rock. Yep, Carson gets Sweet Jake. Captain J gets Tenant. Now, if Carson can get rid of... No Zone getting Captain J. Now, if they can get rid of Bald over here, Top will be able to push right in and get the It's all up to Bald. Oh, sweet, sweet. Carson should hear him, but let's see. Yep, got Sweet Jake. I can hear Sweet Jake right now on a 10. Oh, man. Carson gets balled. Now, Carroll. Yep, Carroll does get him. But you got fire team leader way up here. You get fire team leader all the way over here. Great job, Tenant. It's a good spot. And everybody just floated right on in. Captain J down's the ozone. You got Kittle pushing through pump house. Now, if Kittle can just run out here, if he can run out the garbage right here, he should have a clear line of sight. Yeah, because that boulder will block Carroll. Problem is, you got Captain J coming in. Oh,
Right trail dead.
one tap. One tap. That's dirty. That's dirty. That almost acts like a Army paratrooper taught you something. That's the problem, is he just died. He's seen someone spawn on him. Now they know fire team's up close left. So now Carr should be able to keep pinning him down. Kittle's on link, 450. 450. There you go. No zone getting Carroll. Sweet Jake getting no zone. Can Carr get Tenant? Can they kill? Oh, great rotation by Tenant. Great rotation by Tenant. Oh, Kittle killing Sweet Jake and Captain J on link.
Dead on link.
It's only bald. Only bald. Oh! Yep.
Down, spawn fire team.
Yep. All right, 8 seconds left. Great job by the flashbangers there. Yep. This first map, Holland. First map. Ball 2 and 5. Sweet Jake 6 and 4. Carroll 9 and 1. 7 and 6 for Carr. 2 and 3 for Captain J. 5 and 4 for Kittle. 2 and 8 for Toe Pig. 6 and 10 for Carson. 4 and 6 for Tenant, and 4 and 6 for No Zone. We are gonna have to do a new map because it's at the. Yep, it's at the wrong location. So we'll be right back. we're back. Had lobby. They kept getting, I think, the old uplink, and then, of course, they finally got this uplink, and then they forgot to select caster. This is why I quit playing for both teams, because they always forgot about me. Just kidding. Set the cameras here. Depends on how Delta Flashbanger's uplink is, or not uplink, defense is on this uplink. How this is going to go. I mean, Top did win this uplink against AMF last week. But, again, depends on how defense goes. Alright, everybody's back in. Should be starting here soon. Freaking ocean. So, yeah, I mean, the same thing kind of happened, just tuning in. We had the downhill location, the water pump station there. Delta Flashbangers only had one person really on uplink. They had a really spread out defense. Again, one on uplink, and as soon as Kittle was taken out on uplink, Top just rolled in and capped it. Delta Flashbangers had to work at it a little harder than what Top did, but the same thing kind of ended up resulting. Was you had Bald last minute on uplink. As soon as Bald got taken out, Kittle was able to push it and take the link. At least Top did have two on uplink. I think Captain J had to reset for some reason because every time car killed somebody, he kept getting the kill, so I don't know what was going on with it in the game. But they lost that key position inside. So, let's see if Top can take this one.
Good now?
I mean, it's foggy again, but we're going to be close enough that it shouldn't matter too much. Did anybody go B for them? Did anybody notice?
I didn't know.
Check.
I'm sure they sent one or two guys B though.
Should we copy what Legion did? Go around back and what are you thinking?
That's what I normally do.
I usually go front, so it's near to me, but
Yeah, they're looking for us. They're looking for us still.
Sorry about that. Let's comment in the chat. So you got Carson at 3-story, you got No Zone, Kiddo and Link, you got Tenant and Apartments, and here comes Topig. Got a heavy left push for Marsoc here around 3-story. Carson getting Sweet Jake. Carson getting Captain J. Like he knows he's there. Carson going ham. Car getting Topig. So far, great job. I thought the Flashbangers, they completely stopped Top's pushing here. Once again, now Top's taking her time. We got Carol pushing apartments over here. Sweet Jake taking beach. So one thing about this objective is you got to pretty much own one side as Marsoc in order to get into the tank building. If you fail to take the one side, it's just so hard. And it can be done from the apartment side or the 3-story side. Sweet Jake should get Carson here. Maybe not. Carson is there. Ooh, in the face. Carol getting Carson out of 3-story. Bald getting 2-pig. Marsoc Top owns 3-story. Now, let's see, just keep flowing into this tank building here. I mean, if they can get no zone out of there, bam, game over. Bald getting Carson. See if Bald gets Top. Captain J sneaking in. I don't think he knows he's there. Do now.
He's still in that apartment on the right, on the left window.
No zone getting Captain J. Tope getting Bald.
The one down in apartments or 3-story.
Car should get the refrag on him. Boom. Yep. Shot him right in the butt. I don't know if the lasers are not showing up to what the gun barrels are. Well, I mean, it should. I mean, it looks like it is, but quite a few times tonight, I didn't see any lasers. I didn't see any lasers, and people were getting shot. So the Carson. Oh, Carson took car trade.
Town 2 on uplink. I'm down. Res. Watch out.
Oh, Tenant gets car. Can Tenant get Bald? He does. He does. Great shot by Tenant. Great shot. Tobig's floating in. Here comes Kittle. Great job by Tenant there. Woo.
I'm gonna push a 3-story.
You're gonna get shot. Bald gets Carson. Bald gets Carson, or Bald gets Kittle. Ooh, great frag by Kittle.
He killed me after I fucking shot him.
Great frag. Captain J flanking around. Two Pig is. Oh, shot him right in the dick. God. Ah, man. It's like my worst fear. Bald getting tenant. Bald pushing center, looks like.
Middle, 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 middle.
Carroll getting Kittle. No zone getting Bald. So far, great defense by the Flashbangers. Not as soon as they lose them, they rotate right back in right away. Great rotation by the Delta Flashbangers here. So far, the key person so far is Tenant, man. If he would have missed some shots on a car, that would have been game over.
Another one's moving that way. Just a minute.
Let's see. Bald getting Kittle.
Dead coming out of B.
Carson getting Bald. Boop. Comes Carr again. Smoking up the joint like Rolly's house. Let's see if it works. Oh, he's in the pit. No, he should be able to put the code in. Captain J's in the back too. Here comes Link. Sweet J getting Toe Pig. Oh, and he misses him. He misses him. Oh, oh. Carr gets him for the pit. Kittle gets Carr.
I got OBJ. I can't get to a 3-story, I don't think.
Oh, Kittle's little short ass probably can't do it from underneath. I forgot to look at the time. I forgot how much time he has left. Got it. Great job. Great job by Kittle there. Carson getting Captain J. Delta Flashbangers holding on by the skin of their teeth. No zone gets Carroll finally. Carson gets Carr. It might only be Sweet Jake left. Nope. 4, 10, 14, 16, 21. Should be 4 more respawns, or 4 more lives, at least. Yep, there you go. There's your 4. Bam! Great job by Delta Flashbangers, man. I mean, holding on by literally the skin of their teeth. Carroll finally gets Carson. Sweet Jake gets Tenant. Their last push, and this might happen.
Kill 3-story. One's right above Link.
Got him. See if Toe Pig gets Carroll. Gets Carroll.
One down.
One more in the corner.
Sweet Jake gets Toe Pig. Oh, they trade. Now it's with the Bald. Alright, Bald. Show us what a New Yorker does. Gets murdered right in the... Tragically. 5-4 for Carr, 5-5 for Carroll, 8-7 for Bald, 3-3 for Sweet Jake, 4-3 Tennant, 9 and 5 for Carson, 4 and 3 for No Zone, 3 and 6 for Kittle, and 5 and 5 for Toe Pig. Whew, man. That was on a nice edge right there. Holy crap. I thought for sure Tot was going to have it there for a minute or two. And then all of a sudden, here come Kittle. Here come Carson. Here come Toe Pig. Here come No Zone. I was like, damn! Key play, though, was when Carr was right here and Tennant was able to get him out of 3-story. If Tennant would have missed that, I think it definitely would have been game over. MVP Tennant. You're right, Holland. All it took was some smokes to get in there. They just had to roll you up the joint. Nope, they left me. Again. We'll be back. Alright, and we're back. Make sure we're back. Yep, we're back. Alrighty. We're at Egress. We have the mechanic shop location. Great job by Delta Flashbangers, though. I think two things went wrong with Top there on their push. They were kind of pushing in one. They did at one time have two pushing in. That's when they was finally able to get that uplink. But if you somehow can coordinate that with three guys pushing that, that would have been game over for sure. And then again, like Holland said in the chat there, Top would have rolled out the smokes a little sooner. I think they would have got in there that first time that Captain J was in there. But great defense by Delta Flashbangers. So we have a substitution, Captain J for Shark. And I don't know about you all, but I hate the name Shark. Just because I have little ones and they love that freaking Baby Shark song. I get tired of hearing it. That's all I hear in my mind right now is do 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 do. Baby Shark. God. See? That last match there is what makes Onward fun. It was on a nice edge the whole time there. I think both teams felt it. And just one team was just able to push a little bit more weight and just tip the scales in their favor. Waiting on car. Always waiting on car. Yes, the thing I do love about this game, though, is like some teams are very strategic, which car is very strategic about everything. And then you got other teams that are like, F it, who gives a crap? I mean, I know on OVL Legacy, we tend to try to be strategic. I think we're more strategic on the Valk than we are Marsoc. But we end up just saying F it, and it ends up working.
We got a few plays on uplink where him and Connor babysit me while I'm doing something special.
Now, guys, I've caught on to some of these guys talking a little bit of shit behind my back. They might call for a few of these. Just saying.
Oh, Lord. God. Give it to a Marine to
I was
complain.
4-6 on the last map, maybe.
Give it to a Marine to complain.
Oh, look at this beautiful code.
So we kick the ball. We're gonna... Oh, ball. No zone gets ball down. Good crap. Sweet chick gets no zone. Ooh. Carson just said, watch me whip and watch me nay-nay with the sweet chick. Damn. Great aggression so far by Delta Flashbangers here. Did a 3-2 split. Got Kittle and Toe Pig over here by 7-Eleven or convenience. And then you got the old Flashbangers pushing up heavy right side. Shark gets Carson. Carol gets Kittle. Kittle gets Carr. No zone gets balled. Man, if that would have dropped right in there, that might have got Shark. Ooh, damn, it's a wonder that didn't. Carson gets Shark. No zone gets Sweet Jake. Only one up for top. And that's Carroll. Or, I think he's up. Yeah, he's up. He's on a... Ooh, bought himself some time. Oh, great frag by Carroll. God, that was a great frag. Sweet Jake gets no zone. No zone gets Carroll. Great frag by Carroll there. Tope getting balled. Car getting no zone. Car getting Kittle, but Carson getting frag. Carson getting Carroll. Delta Flashbangers. I mean, wow. 4-2 for Carson, 3-0 for Toe Pig, 0-3 for Kittle, 1-0 for Tennant, 5-3 for No Zone, 2-2 for Carr, 1-2 for Shark, 2-4 for Sweet Jake, 1-3 for Bald, and 1-2 for Carroll. That's aggression right there. I mean, I think it was all downhill after Carson just did that. Watch me whip and watch me nade to Sweet Jake. I just seen him dip, weave, and dodge. I mean, he's been watching dodgeball or something. God, what was that guy's name? Coach O'Houlihan. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't even know where to pick apart that defense, man, because Delta Flashbangers just did a great job with it. I mean, I don't see where they did anything wrong. They had people next to uplink. They had people across the street. It just, Delta Flashbangers just pincered them. And literally just took out the whole team down there at one time. And wow. I just want to point out that I think it's funny that everybody on the team got a kill except for the Marine. Just saying. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Kittle. I think Kittle secretly wishes he joined the Army. Let's see if Top can take it back.
Well, I guess Kenneth spawning beezing.
Yeah.
He wasn't that or he
Yeah,
wasn't
guys.
ready.
They do it around the reset if
Yeah, true.
that was something there. You're supposed to just let it run. Take crap. Didn't even do that. Trigger didn't. I was making sure I was recording.
On that wall, right.
Great ordnance so far by Flashbanger. Close. Oh! Carol, man, messing people up with frags. No zone getting sweet Jake. Shark getting no zone. Bald getting toe pig. Kittle getting shark. I think Kittle's flashed. Bald is on link. Come on, Bald. There you go. 10-20. God, Kittle, you're such an amateur. Toe pig coming in. Carol getting Carson and toe pig. Carr getting excited, get Carol. Ball's gonna get tenant.
Killed them, disabling it.
Only one up for Delta Flashbangers. God, Kittle, if you'd have been behind cover, man, you probably would have had that. Top wins. 8 and 4 for Carson, 3 and 3 for Toe Pig, 3 and 5 for Kittle, 2 and 2 for Tennant, 6 and 5 for No Zone, 2 and 2 for Carr, 3 and 5 for Shark, 5 and 6 for Sweet Jake, 5 and 4 for Bald, and 3 and 4 for Carol. Alright, now we got the warehouse position. Top kind of did the same thing that the flashbangers did, man. They just did that pincer move because Bald came in from the convenience store and took out everybody and pushed right in the link. I think it sucks as Tenant. If Tenant would have looked over sooner, he would have got him, but it's just all about timing, and Bald just timed it just right getting in there. That's the worst of it is you have no clue what timing is, like as you're playing this game. That's what makes it awesome. Because 30 seconds sooner or 30 seconds later can make a huge, huge difference. Not even 30, 10 seconds.
I'll be behind everybody.
Damn it.
I got an extra flash frag.
So it might be
Okay. Here, no zone.
This one's on a forward.
Oh, I missed the throw.
You mean early?
Got a nice defense lining up for top here. You see him? Sweet Jake getting Kittle. Sweet Jake getting balled. No zone downing Sweet Jake. By the frag. Great job. Great frag way. Sweet no zone there. Got the flashbangers owning this left side here. Car should be getting. Tenant getting balled. Carroll getting Carson. Car getting killed in the back. Car getting toe pig.
2 down right side.
Great defense, Car. But you do have fire team leader that's over here.
One down.
That was a great move by Tenant there. Just pushing back. Ooh. Sweet Jake shooting him right in the face. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Just a few seconds difference there, he would have got him. Sweet Jake getting no zone. Tenant getting Sweet Jake. Here comes Bald.
He's dead. I killed him.
Oh, great frag by Bald. I mean, Tenant's over here dancing.
One to our left.
Ball getting no zone. Ooh. Great job. Yep, that's tight. That's tight. Sweet Jake getting Carson. Great defense by top so far. No zone does get balled. No zone again, frag, man. Oh, they trade.
Revive. I killed him. Go.
On bushes. I'm right in front on the VJ.
Oh, car gets fire team leader. No zone gets refrag. Let's see if we can get Carroll. firing it, but not enough. Oh, they trade. But again, they lost fire team leaders. So they have no one pushing in. Otherwise, they're right on link. Great defense so far. Great defense. I wonder if Kittle knows Shark's there. I don't think Shark knows he's there, because otherwise he'd be looking. Oh, he gets him! Gets him! Right side's completely open. Oh, Carroll's coming in now. Sweet J gets Kittle. See if Toe Pig gets car. He does.
One down.
Toe Pig, man, doing a good job so far this match. Alright, never mind. My bad. Sweet Jake!
Down on blue car.
The frags coming. God, the frags coming out of both these teams is awesome. Ooh. I love the ordnance. Okay, we're getting Sweet Jake. Car getting tenant. Losing fire team leader again. Ooh. Just misses. Dog gets him. Carson getting car. Kittle getting Shark getting Kittle. Kittle getting Carroll. Only Toe Pig and Carson up right now. Carson getting the car. Bald's right there. Oh. See, that's what I mean. It's all about timing. Bald gets Carson. No zone, but a second sooner he would got Bald. Linked out the Flashbangers is losing lives here. I think maybe down to the last two. Man, what a match. What a match so far. Car gets tenant. No zone's last man. Car shoots his piggies. Car shoots his piggies for the win. What the hell? Why is my tab not working? It's so weird. Alright, looks like Toe Pig was 6-8, 7-9 for Kittle, 6-8 for Tenet, 12-8 for Carson, 8-11 for No Zone, 8-7 for Carr, 9-10 for Sweet Jake, 6-6 for Carroll, 7-7 for Shark, and 10-10 for Bald. Why is my Cap lock's not working. Alright, cap lock's what? Change score. There you go. Bam! That's pretty neat. That was weird. Yep, there you go. Alright, and we're starting at the old link. $17 people in the chat or in the room watching the game tonight. Damn. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Scores right now: Abandon went 2-1. Delta Flashbangers. Delta had a great defense on that last map. It could have went. It was on a nice edge from Abandon. I mean, it was watching it. It was intense. I thought for sure Top had it, and then all of a sudden, bam! Delta Flashbangers came back. And then, same thing for Egress in a sense, man. I mean, the first uplink was by Mechanic Shop. Delta Flashbangers just rolled up in there. I mean, I think their second push, Band had code sent, we won the game. And then, but Top had great defense on the last map. Again, at the same time, though, Delta Flashbangers pushed in there. I thought they was going to have the aggressive they were on the first push. And then they lost it.
Here, take my
I don't
frag, take my
think
frag, somebody.
not even once that the Flashbangers could actually get in the building. They might get the doorway, but they never got fully in the building. So far, it's been again Bandon, Delta Flashbangers. A lot of ordnance. No zone, get sweet check. No zone on link with no smoke. On link with no smoke. Carol getting Carol. Oh, great rotation by Shark. Now just push around and nail his ass. Wow. Shark. He's right there. All right, 11:04. Sweet Jake getting no zone. Carson getting the refrag. Great aggression here.
Get down there.
I got a feeling this is gonna go to the third map here. Wow. Shark getting two pig.
Left side.
He made it over, he made it over.
Great flash by Kittle there. Stop Shark for just a couple seconds. Again, that's all you need. I know one thing.
I'm good.
Top tried like hell in that last push there. Holy crap. Flashbangers wins first map. 6-0 for Carson. 4-1 for Topig. 3-2 for Kittle. Tennant, who was fire team leader, had a revive. And no zone with the cap. 1-2. Carr, 0 and 3, 1 and 2 for Shark, 1 and 3 for Sweet Jake, 2 and 3 for Bald, and 2 and 3 for Carroll. Wow. I mean, I thought it was crazy that No Zone got up here without no smokes or anything. I mean, he laid behind a cover of lead to push in there. I mean, I forget he killed one of them off flank, but he pushed right in there and just waited. That was great discipline. Wow. I mean, Shark kind of stood back here. He rotated back. I thought it was a smart move. Then he kind of rotated out, and I don't know why he didn't see No Zone there, but it didn't matter none because Carson was right there and killed him. But holy crap. I tell you, you're not right. You're not wrong, Holland. Carson did come in there and mess him up. He had what? A 6-1 KD ratio? I do have a feeling the top's going to take it back, though.
Okay.
Alright, who wants the flash?
I'll take one.
Who wants the other one?
Smoke. Smoke.
Who wants the flash?
I don't have anywhere to put it, but
In your hand. Unclip it and throw it.
Who's coming up? Oh.
You three. So three of us.
No Zone downing Shark. Kittle getting refrag with another frag. Sweet Jake getting No Zone. Alright. Sweet Jake getting Kittle. Only 2 up for Delta Flashbangers right now. Carr getting Toe Pig. I called it. I called it. Top on link. Top is on link. Carson got a little cocky there and got pushed out and it cost him. Code's hot. 11:03. 11:03. I mean, it's, God, this is back to back here. Man. Shark getting tenant. God, these are 2 really great teams right here. I'm so happy I casted this match.
Multiple right, multiple right.
Let's see, what was it, 11:03, I think it was. We got 10 seconds. Great spot by Carr. Yep. 7-4 for Carson, 5 and 3 for Toe Pig, 5 and 5 for Kittle. Tennant had a -1 because he killed Kittle so he could respawn faster. A 1 and 5 for No Zone. 3 and 2 for Carr, 3 and 4 for Shark, 6 and 3 for Sweet Jake, 6 and 5 for Bald, and 2 and 4 for Carroll. I called it. Wow. I think both teams had links sent in less than a minute. Just, again, wow. That's what I love about this game, man. It's so intense at times. Because you think you're down, and all of a sudden, just bam, you're back in it again. I do think that without the flashbangers is going to take this one. It's my guess.
Here, I'm killing you, Toe.
So going to be.
All right, I'm going to smoke this little bank out first, and we're going to get right in there, okay? $33.70.
Carson getting sweet chick. Carson getting shark. It's up to Carol. Can Carol hold him back? Oh, Topig gets him. Oh no. It's hot. 10:43. Should be able to take this back because it's just Kittle. Topig needs weapon 6. Yeah, but he's not. Ball's got it. Great push by Kittle and Carson there. Fire team is flanking around now. I do think Top should have this back in a second. Definitely gonna be a reset, but 10 gets car.
3 down, 3 down.
Send it.
Sweet J gets Carson and Kittle. Kittle gets balled. Kittle should have Link in here soon. Code's hot again. 9:35. 9:35. Wow, that was great rotation by Tenet there, and everybody spawned in him and was able to take that Link right back. Let's see if Carol can get anybody. Nope. Carson gets Carol. Topig gets Shark. Carson gets balled.
Guys, watch the flank. Come on.
Comes guard. Shark gets guard. That's gonna be it. And that should be it. Yep. Great game tonight. Holy crap. 13-6 for Carson, 10-4 for Topig, 6-6 for Kittle. Tenet, fire team leader, 5-8 for No Zone, 2-5 for Carr, 3-8 for Shark, 9-6 for Sweet Chick, 9-7 for Bald, and 3-8 for Carol. Wow. That was a great match. It was a nice edge the whole night. You couldn't ask for a better game. Like, I hate playing those games because you're just excited the whole time. And it sucks to lose it because it's so close. But, man, that's what the whole point about this game is. What I love about this game. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed the cast. See y'all. Catch y'all next time.